Hey there, welcome to Coding with Drew. In this video, we're going to learn how to write our first JavaScript application. It's going to be really simple and straightforward. So the first thing we're going to do is in our Visual Studio Code, we're going to install Live Server. It should give you a Go Live button here when it's all installed. All right, so in Hello World, we're going to create a new file and we're going to call it index.html. And we're going to create another one and it's going to be called index.js. And then we're going to create a directory and it's going to be called CSS. And inside of that directory, we're going to call main.css. All right, let's start with our HTML file since it's the glue that holds everything together. Type in HTML and we're going to click HTML5. Now, right here in the head before the title, we're going to say link and press tab. And then href is going to be .css/main.css. Now, JavaScript, you typically want to run the last thing in the body. So we're going to do script and press tab. Inside of the script tag, we're going to say source equals ./index.js. All right, so let's give this some body since we're practicing with HTML and CSS. We're going to say div.header, and we're going to say h1, the time is now, colon. All right, and then we're going to create a new div, and we're going to call it div.time, press tab. And then actually, let's not do this. Let's just leave it like it is. All right. Now, in our main.css, let's go ahead and call header. And we're going to say color blue, text align center, and that should be all we need to do. So let's click go live. And we should see hello world. Yeah, so now it says the time is now. Not super special, right? We're not trying to learn CSS in this video. We've already covered CSS. We've already kind of covered HTML. So I want to show you JavaScript. So the first thing we're going to do, and I just want you to press the I believe button. But if you recall, the first thing that we're going to do on our DOM, on our document object model, which we can look here at our webpage and see, here's the elements, and they're under head or body. And this is all living underneath the document. So let's go ahead and edit. So we're going to say document and give it a parentheses. Now, .write is a method on document. This is a built-in method. This allows you to write directly to your document. And so what we're going to do inside of it is we're going to use backticks. And we're going to say, then we're going to say less than, greater than, less than, greater than. All right. So inside of the first less than, we're going to say h2. And the second one, we're going to say h, closing bracket, h2. All right. So inside of that, we're going to say $, curly brackets, just like we did in Bash. This is going to do an expansion. And we're going to say date. And we're going to call the function. We're going to initialize it with the parentheses. Then we're going to save it. And now if we go open up our web page, we can see there's now a time. So let's give this a class. Let's say class equals time. And then in our main.css, let's say .time, and let's use the same criteria here. Let's save it. And now you can see the time is now this, and every time I refresh, the time updates. So it's a little bit more dynamic. Congratulations, you've now written your first JavaScript script. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Really, all you really did was you called the document and you said, hey, use this method right, and then you put HTML code in it. Now, typically, we don't want to write directly to our document using this method, but this is an introduction and it's a quick win. And I really want you to feel empowered. You just wrote your first JavaScript, and feel free to do more special things and take this a little bit further, but initially follow this course as written. All right, I'll see you in the next video.